Hey everyone, it's me Bailey and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here to film my June TBR as well as my Biblio Games TBR. I have decided that I'm going to participate in the Biblio Games in the month of June, and basically this is a month-long readathon where you are broken up into teams and you try to read the most pages, I want to say. And so this year the theme is Sky High, so it's based off of the movie Sky High. And so I think there are 5 different teams. There's superheroes, villains, anti-heroes, sidekicks, and then I want to say like one other that I can't really think of at the moment. But I am on the superheroes team, and so you have 3 main classes, which you have homeroom, gym, and lunch. And then you also have 3 classes that go for your team. So like I'm superhero, so I have anti-kryptonite, hero training, and cape stitching as my 3 classes. And I'm going to get a little bit more into the prompts for the books here in a minute. But I will be linking Myona's channel and her video for the announcement down below. She explains it a whole lot better than I ever could. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this list. So like I said previously, I am on team superheroes, and so I'm just going to kind of go through what each prompt for each class is and what book I have chosen for that class. So first we have homeroom, and for homeroom that is the group book, and I have decided to read Catwoman Stole Stealer by Sarah J Maas. And for this one you did have a little bit of freedom, and you get to read one of the books in a series, I guess you could say. So like for this one it would be any of the DC books, so like Catwoman or Wonder Woman or any of the books like that. And so I decided to pick Catwoman because I was planning on picking it up earlier this year, but I ended up not. And so I'm excited to pick it up now. So my second class is gym, and that is a format that you don't typically read. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I have been trying to get into audiobooks a little bit more, and it hasn't really been working. I mean, it has been working to where like I have been reading audiobooks a little bit more, but most of the books that I read on audio I don't really like. So I've decided to use audiobook for this format because if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm more kind of a physical and an ebook kind of gal. So I'm definitely excited to listen to an audiobook for this challenge. And the audiobook that I have chosen is Catwoman Soul Stealer by Sarah J Maas. And so I'm excited to listen to it. I hope it's going to be good. Class number 3 is lunch, and that is a book with a satisfying ending. And for this one, I have chosen to pick up Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And this book serves as a double purpose for me in a sense, because this is the June book of the month for the Books with Friends book club. So I will be participating in reading that for the month of June as well. So I was excited when they picked this book because it would go with both my lunch class as well as the book club, and so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I'm really excited to read this one. It sounds really good. I honestly didn't know about this until they announced it as the book of the month for June, but after reading the back, I'm really excited to read this one and check it out. I hope it has a satisfying ending. I hope it's not one of those that like is gonna leave me heartbroken because I have to wait like 2 years for another book to come out. But like hopefully that's not the case, and this one will be satisfying. So now I'm going to jump into my individual team classes. And so my first class is Anti-Kryptonite, and that is a book that gets you out of your comfort zone. And for this one, I have chosen Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and this is the first book in a trilogy, I think, but this is a dystopian novel, and I want to say, I can't remember the last time I've read dystopian. Honestly, it's not really my forte, but I am excited to read this one and kind of get out of my comfort zone with this one. And I've heard nothing but good things about this, so hopefully I enjoy it. Like I said, dystopian just isn't really my thing. Dystopian and sci-fi are like just not my thing. So I'm excited to read this one and to get out of my comfort zone just a little bit. So my second team class is hero training, and for that one it's a book with blue on the cover, and for this one I have decided to go with Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, and this is the second book in the Red Queen series. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I read Red Queen in the month of May and absolutely loved it, and so I'm really excited to be able to read this one in the month of June, and that this has made me not put it off. And so I'm really excited to read this and continue on with Mary's journey and see where she ends up, as well as hopefully learn that Maven dies. If you've read this series, then you know, like, Maven sucks. And he reminds me a lot of Joffrey from Game of Thrones. I don't know if any of you guys watch Game of Thrones. I'm sure a lot of you do, but he reminds me of Joffrey, and I absolutely hated Joffrey. So if that tells you anything about this book, then yeah, that's it. So my third and final team class is cape stitching, and that is a book with art underneath the dust jacket. And for this one, I wasn't really sure if she meant art like under the dust jacket, as in on the dust jacket itself, or something that was on the book. So I just picked one that had art on the book instead of under the dust jacket. So for this class, I picked Passenger by Alexandra Bracken, and this one is one that I have been wanting to pick up for a while, and it actually has this like really stunning tree like on the cover, and this book is just so gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love this color, and I'm so obsessed with it, and I'm actually really excited to pick this up and finally read it. I did attempt to read it last summer, but I just was not in the mood for it, so hopefully I will be in the mood for it this summer and be able to read this for the readathon. Alright guys, so that is it for my June and Biblio Games TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you hit that bell icon so that you never miss whenever I post a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.